all tacked up, ready to get this carburetor on. So I'm going to cut my line that I made earlier, and we're going to slide our intake right over our studs, and we're going to make sure that it's not sitting on the plastic. See how I just had to move the plastic there to get it in there correctly, and it fits in perfect. Put our bolts on, and we'll tack them down. Okay, so we have some vacuum lines to put in. So we have this small one. It actually comes from the fuel regulator there, and this vacuum helps deliver fuel. So this guy's just going to go back where it came from. Remember, take pictures and maybe draw pictures of where things came from. Make sure that the vacuum line gets underneath this. I see a lot of times they come back not running. It's because the vacuum line was sitting here and then the seat came down on it and pinched it off. So get it underneath there. We also have one coming here. So we're going to get that guy back on. Okay, get that underneath the seat mount. Okay, so we also had this one right here. That's the only one we have left to do. That one is no longer required, because what that is this one here, and it would go in there and it would come up here, and that's an evap unit, and then the big tube came down, and that was the big tube that came in right here. So if you remembered earlier, I said that there's no longer a channel here, so no air is going through here or exhaust or anything. So we're going to take that whole evap system out, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, what I've done to take out the emission system, since this new system with the big bore kit does not use it, we will not need the big tube that came right here, and we will not need this line. So we can go ahead and remove it. And what we're going to remove is this right here. And all it is it's two tubes, and it goes, one goes down to the valve cover and the other one goes to the intake. So it's just, it'll pull right up. It's on a little clip, and it'll pull right up, and then here I have it down here, and I can start pulling it out. And so ultimately this whole unit should slide right out. And that's what it looks like right there. It's just a big octopus. It's just a emissions control type deal. Alright guys, time to mount the exhaust. There is a small round washer that you want to get in between your exhaust and your intake. And that little groove that I showed you where the exhaust comes out of the head, that's where that goes. I always mount that on the bench. It's easier. You can kind of get it into place, but it'll have a metal side and a gasket side, and that's the exhaust gasket. So push that in there, metal side first, and then go ahead and mount your exhaust. So let's do that. Alright, we have installed a big bore kit. We've put everything back together, double checked the oil, made sure it was on top dead center. We're ready to fire it. Let's see how it goes.